He's just going as hard as he can. He knows he has to push, and you can see him, the car get out from under him, get in the fence, come down into the 2, trying to correct his car, back into the outside wall, hard with the right front. That's a tough hit for the 10 car. The 78.
That's big contact for the 78.
Yep. He clips.
How about
How about the 4 of Harvick getting by?
Got by.
Tough deal for the 88 crew. They were kind of putting themselves in.
He basically just dumped him. Certainly could have been avoided, no doubt about that.
No brakes. Not a fan of this, Rick. I've seen this before. Jeff Gordon and I were here. We had a brake failure. He took that.
Watch him get loose on the bottom. Gets into Johnny a little bit. Turns him sideways. Ben Rhodes able to get by. Timothy commits to the bottom. Austin Wayne comes down there. A wild ride for Timothy.
Austin Dillon and Kevin Harvick were battling for position, and couldn't tell from that view if there was contact or not, but Kevin Harvick goes around.
And you see the smoke, as you mentioned, Rick, basically blinding on the backstretch. None of these cars can see as they come through.
So 33 got in the back of the 78.
Wasn't a lot of damage to the right front of the 78, but then right here, so the 88 and the 7.
Off of 2. Trying to put the power down, but can't.
Yeah, and this is what the drivers were telling me, that it's all good. You've got grip. You're obviously carrying more speed because you have that grip. But then once you get off of it, the rear tires lose traction very quickly. And so if you're loose at all and you start losing that traction, this is exactly.
It's right in the braking zone. See if, right there.
You see that smoke, yeah. Actually, the right rear. It looked like fire in the right rear.
It did look like a failure in the right rear. He turns left, trying to get away from that wall. Heavy impact, the right side. That'll take the wind out of you. Now, what happened here is what we've got to figure out. How did Jamie McMurray get involved?
I don't know how much brake fluid would have.
Like a bump draft going wrong. Eric Almirola was behind the 16 car. You can see Chris Cockrum nearly sneaking through there. Creed tried to dive to the bottom, and Ben Rhodes had no idea that he was getting.
He just didn't expect that he was coming. And then it just all piles in from here, and it's just who can get slowed down. And see Harrison Burton back into the.
Already backwards.
Wow. Man, I don't know. It's like he didn't even have any brakes. It was going so fast.
Hard hit. That was a huge hit.
I don't know if the tire went down. It took the brake line off. I mean, that thing was screaming fast.
Yeah, if the tire failed right on corner entry, it would just be no way to get the car slowed down.
Wow.
Watch how quick the window net comes down. He knows that car's on fire.
Well, yeah, I know this was spectacular.
He's getting himself ready to get out.
The fuel cell's in the back of the car, and there's now a rubber